All right, let's call the regular monthly meeting for the Village of Shipman for February the 10th, 2025 at 7 o'clock. Let's start by saying the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the
United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, roll call, please.
Donahue.
Yes.
Cottingham, absent.
Yes.
Eichen, absent. Gage.
Yeah.
Mills.
Here.
Trevino.
All right, everybody has a copy of the minutes in front of them. We have a motion to accept the minutes. Got a motion by Mills to accept the minutes as printed. Do we have a second?
I'll second it.
Got a second by Trevino. All those in favor, aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, the ayes have it. Correspondence. Anybody have anything? All right, so I do have something here. We got a notice of audit from the Illinois Department of Employment Security. It says your business has been selected for an unemployment insurance audit. An appointment for February the 14th, 2025 at 10 a.m. has been scheduled for the audit to be conducted remotely. Please submit your audit records to this by this date, either electronically or through My Tax Illinois Access, or give copies to the office at the address shown below. So, we was randomly selected for this audit to be done. It's going to take place February the 14th. So, there is a list of things that they want. I know Don spoke with the lady from IDES and has a list of the things that they are asking for. Anybody have any questions? So Dawn, I believe, is going to handle that this week. So we'll see what comes out of that.
And is this, do you want to put that until we
We'll-
get to water? And that's all I have.
All right, anybody else got anything? All right, old business. Discussion and possible action approval of the bid from Hennigan for the dam inspection and paperwork. Todd is not here. He had something come up. He was the one that was talking with Hennigan's. I know last meeting that that was a consensus to have that put on.
All four of these items were consensus that was made last meeting, but they just need to be ratified for this
So.
meeting.
And I believe the bid was $4,000 on that. So if somebody wants to make a motion for that.
That needs to be done. That needs to be done, unfortunately. I make a motion to.
So I have a motion by Trevino to move forth with the bid from Hennigan for the dam inspection and the paperwork. We have a second.
I'll second.
Got a second by Donahue. Let's roll call that, please.
Donahue.
Yes.
Cottingham's absent. Eichen is absent. Gage.
Yes.
Mills.
Yeah.
Trevino.
Yes. Don't have a choice on that.
Okay, the next thing under old business, discussion and possible action regarding the purchase of front tires for the backhoe. We did have a consensus on that last meeting, so we just need a motion and a second to approve that.
prices on tires? People, they get prices on tires, didn't
I don't know. He usually buys them out here from Kevin, so we keep it,
you? Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
local, yes, sir.
I'll make a motion, get tires.
Got a motion by Donahue to purchase the front tires for the backhoe. Do we have a second?
A second.
Let's roll call that, please.
Donahue?
Yes.
Cottingham's absent. Eichen's absent. Gage?
Yes.
Mills?
Yes.
Trevino?
Yes.
All right, discussion and possible action regarding the purchase of floats for the lift station on Lakeview. We had a consensus on that, so just need approval to,
I make a motion to.
we got a motion by Trevino to purchase the floats for a lift station over on Lakeview. Do we have a second?
Yeah.
Second by Mills. Let's roll call that.
Donahue?
Yes.
Cottingham's absent. Eichen's absent. Gage?
Yes.
Mills?
Yes.
Trevino?
Yes.
And the last one that we had a consensus on was the discussion and possible action ordering the round septic tank lids, the lids that go on top of the septic tank. Need a motion and a second for that.
I'll make a motion to not lids.
Got a motion by Donahue that we get the round septic tank lids. We have a second.
Second.
Second by Gage. Let's roll call that.
Donahue?
Yes.
Cottingham and Eichen are absent. Gage?
Yes.
Mills?
Yes.
Trevino?
Yes.
All right, reports. Finance. Approval of the bills. Everybody should have a copy of the bills in front of you.
What was the Killian 24-23?
So, we do not have the bills with us. Amanda, I reached out to her and they had an emergency in the family and somebody had to have surgery. So she has them with her, so I cannot answer that because we do not have the bill packet in front of us because she has it.
I'm sure.
I don't know if that's our regular.
That's your regular monthly fee,
Is that our
Dwight?
regular monthly fee?
I think so. I mean, I'm thinking so. But that's like that. I see it in front of me. I can't.
Let me look at last month.
Okay.
I wasn't here, but yeah, let me look at it. I just didn't remember being that complicated.
There's a $500 here too. Okay. Invoice.
Like I say, I don't know because
Yeah.
we don't have the bill packet, so if you so choose to wait,
Yep.
No, I mean, if that's on last month, I'll pick it up.
I'm just saying we don't have, something to give you to look at with that as to,
You got last month's bill on there.
No.
Everything's in that one in January.
What do we need?
last month's bill.
That's what the other said.
So last month, there was one for $26.89 and one for $19.60. $19.60 came out of sewer.
So that was, we changed that valve out there at the sewer plant, that extra.
Okay, and $29.75 was under water operation and
Monthly bill
maintenance.
for everything, yeah.
January's was, so. I don't have.
Here's January's, Brian, if you wanna.
24, 25, 27.
Yeah, it's a little higher than or last month.
Well, part of it varies if, we pick up these nitrification samples and sometimes if Jacob is tied up doing something and don't get a sample, we don't get it. Sometimes he does, so that kind of varies a little bit every month. put some dollars there a little bit.
Okay.
Just see if we can hear it was red flag. So if we don't pay, I mean, if we don't pay them until we see them, do the regular, normal bills get paid, like the water?
So you can make a motion that we pay our regular monthly occurring bills like the water, power, and if you wanna
Well, I don't see anything on here. Just
Hold on the
red
other?
flag.
I'm the one holding white.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to pay the bills. I don't see anything on here.
All right,
Out of the ordinary.
so I have a motion by Donahue to pay the bills as presented. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Mills. Let's recall that, please, sorry.
Mills seconded. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Donahue?
Yes.
Cottingham's absent. Eichen's absent. Gage?
Yes.
Mills?
Yes.
Trevino?
Yes.
All right. Approval of the financial report. Everybody's got a copy of the financial statement in front of you.
I'll make a motion to accept financial report.
Got a motion by Donahue to accept the financial statements printed. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Trevino. All those in favor, aye. All those opposed, the ayes have it. All right.
The maturity date of February 27th, is that 2025? What are we doing with that?
I believe at the last meeting, did we not?
Was that the one we decided, or was that one
Decided
before?
I think that was the one before.
I thought we had one
There was
before
one,
that.
there was one in January, and then there was,
Okay, so the one for 1/1/27, that's at 2.5.
Is that the one that she said C note below? Yeah, C note below, down on, it's teeny tiny, I'm sorry, she sent these to me
Oh, okay.
via
Okay.
email and as a PDF, so I couldn't change the font size.
So I have not had time to call and check on city rates due to family-related situations. I am more than happy to call around and reach back out to everyone, or if the board would like to vote to move this to another institution at a certain rate, or leave it with CMB, just let me know. I truly apologize for the lack on this matter. So, what would you like to do? Leave it to CMB, have a call around and get the best rate, and wherever the best rate is, have it put there?
That's what we've been doing, taking it to the best rate.
So you making a motion?
I'll make that motion. Take it to the best rate.
Motion by Mills, call around, see who's got the best rate, and we transfer it to who's paying the highest percentage. Do we have a second? Got a second by Trevino? Let's roll call that.
Donahue,
Yes. Yes.
Cottingham's absent, Eichen's absent, Gage,
Yes.
Mills,
Yes.
Trevino.
Yes.
All right. Committee reports. Anybody got anything for the cemetery?
No, burial was good, and then I just noticed they got mowing bids on the maintenance reports, so all that, other than that was good.
Okay. Health and safety. I don't know if we addressed this last month, but back in December, we had talked about, seeing about selling the old community building. When I talked with, Mark Harmon out at the auction center, it's at a
Yeah, it's on
minimum. Is it on there? Okay. At a minimum
Talked about it last
$1,500.
month, it's in the minutes.
Okay. So that's all I have on that. Park Association, I do not see Steve. I think they're having a meeting tonight. Streets and sidewalks.
And that's
Un-
Loren.
Unsure on what kind of weather we're gonna have. I told Jacob we'll play it by ear to see what we get, rather than to go over and buy a bunch of salt and have salt laying around. So we'll kind of see what happens with the weather through the week here. Water and sewer. I know there was a water line breakdown on Rose Lane last Sunday. So. Sewers, there was some questions about whether we had somebody go look at sewer down here on First Street. I did talk to Ryan and Ron Spickerman. They met me down there. They addressed the issues, addressed the homeowner that the issues that they had was not related to the septic tank, and that it was related to their plumbing on their end. So they advised them to call a plumber and to get that taken care of. Maintenance, Jacob is not here.
Hey, can I ask a question about the water?
We'll get to it when we get to public comments.
Okay.
You got this right here, it's one question, remains, about invoices not being paid.
Uh-huh.
Where is the holdup? Are they not being turned in, or what's wrong?
Well, not 100% sure on that, but we're working on that. And we can go to executive session and discuss that.
Is that necessary?
What do you guys want to do?
One's working, I guess, yeah. Somebody's
We gotta get them turned in, what's on the holdup at?
So, working on implementing a system to where they're turned into a central spot and that they are picked up and taken. However, they do have to be approved before we do that. So we're working on that to see, some of these, where they was paid at. Because looking back through some of it, I don't see that it was paid after the meeting, but I haven't had time to go all the way through and look at everything.
In the past, some of the bills we've been getting were 6 months old.
So,
where'd that get lost in the meantime?
well,
That's our problem right now.
so we're working on getting a system down to where it can go to one spot and then it's picked up and moved
Well,
on.
when something comes in, then Jacob signs for it.
Yeah,
Somebody has to sign for it.
yeah.
He gets
sign
it
it.
that automatically, like you brought it before he leaves that night. Deposited up here. Gets out of his truck.
So, he's not here. Let's go through the maintenance report. Mowing bids for the cemetery. We just need a consensus that we put the bid out in case that we have to start mowing in April. If not, May, whatever, but we get it out. Our next meeting is March the 10th. My recommendation would be that we have them submitted the Friday before the 10th. So then we're not sitting here saying, okay, well, on this day or on Monday, that we have them turned in by the close of business on the 10th. But that's for you guys to decide.
Need that in motion?
No, you guys
We're
just
just
need
a
to,
consensus
everybody
that
has to
we're-
agree that we need
Yeah, that's what I would
posted.
say, Friday before the meeting.
Okay.
Get her posted.
Yep.
So we will get that posted, the mowing bid for the cemetery. All bids are due March 7th by close of business.
March 7th?
Yes. That would be the Friday before the 10th is a Monday.
I'm gonna put an actual time. It's
About
close of
5
business,
o'clock.
5 p.m. Okay,
March 7th at 5 o'clock.
same requirements,
Yes.
insurance, all
Yep.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, he's got on here removal of decorations at the cemetery prior to the mowing season. So we need to get that out, that decorations will need to be removed before we start mowing. I know it's on the board, but we have a lot of people who don't pay no attention to the rules and regulations at the cemetery, so.
Don, when you
Right.
put that in for bid, can you ask them to put a note in about that?
I think it has to be separate, but yes, I can.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, completely separate. Please have decorations off by, what, first day of April?
By the first day of April.
Same problem.
And I'll put something up here in the window too.
Grass growth, I think, but great ones. They're very good.
Pointers is going to give us a bid for replacing parts on the lift station. Dwight, do you know what's going on with that out there with Pointers?
Which one, which lift station are we?
On Lakeview.
Okay.
Point of the list.
Sorry, yeah,
Okay,
yeah, out of Jerseyville.
I know,
I'm pretty sure that's which one. He said it's like something regarding fuses and something or other that I didn't really understand. That's why I put it on there's
right,
parts.
it's something to do with the fuses are kicking out or something, it's a whole.
That's where we
And it needs to be updated.
got the floats and
Yeah. It needs to be updated, you get, the old fuse thing is just, sorry, it's obsolete.
that's probably the original one
Oh,
from
yeah,
when
trying
they
to
put
find
the,
parts for it, it's just, you can't. So, we can get up to the regular records.
okay.
Yes.
So we will hopefully have that by next meeting. We talked about the questions on the invoices. There's been 3 water main breaks since the last meeting. All of them were repaired. So we've got that, knock on wood, under control. A trash pump was approved previously, however, it was never purchased. Can we get that purchased? That's one of those things that when you're doing a water line break that you kind of need a pump to pump the water out so you can get down there to where the break is. That was approved quite some time ago. It's just a matter of going in and getting a pump.
I'll make a motion, green motion to buy a pump.
So got a motion by Brian to buy a trash pump for the water line breaks and stuff. I don't know what the cost is on one of them. Do you wanna,
I'd say up to, I don't think they're that high, I'd say up to $200, and if it's more than that, then just don't purchase
It'd be
it.
more than $200.
Are they more than 200?
Yeah. Yeah.
How much do you think, Wyatt?
But guys, I would get one with a Honda engine on it, so it'll last longer too. And if you get one, if you get one from a dealer, you'll probably get a year warranty if you go to Private Home or something. I think you can get on that. So I mean, you could be up close to $500. I'm gonna say that. to get a good trash pump.
Okay, up to
Northern-
$500.
Northern School is like,
You buy
they
something
have
cheap, you
them
get
from
something cheap.
anywhere from 300 to 12.99. So
But you probably want a 2-inch, that way you can be able to handle it and move it around to a 2-inch pump,
Right.
you know, I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, you have to have, he might have a suction hose.
yeah.
He might have a suction hose. I know the one he's got right now is just a clear water pump and it plugs up.
2-inch 3,000 GPH, half horsepower. Does that sound? It says,
Probably be enough.
No,
okay. Well, that's just the first
no,
one that
probably
popped
like
up.
I don't know, if a half horsepower sound right.
Like I said, just the first one that popped up when going through these.
Okay, so you're saying 500 if we find out those?
You worried about that? 500, I'd say 750 or less.
About 800.
800.
That way, in case we're not at 751.
Okay,
All right,
800.
so I got a motion by Brian, we can spend up to $800 to buy a trash pump, 2-inch.
I'll work with Jacob, I think a decent pump, okay,
Okay.
you don't want something that's,
You know what's good.
yeah,
You point your finger at, that's the one he needs.
Okay.
All right, so I got a motion by Brian, I got a second by Trevino. Let's roll call that.
Donahue,
Yes.
Cottingham's absent, Eichen's absent, Gage,
Yes.
Mills,
Septic pump.
Mills, and Trevino.
Okay.
I'll put my pool cover off.
It's a bad operator.
Well, now we know where to get one. All right, all the fire extinguishers that we had that are at different locations in the city have all been inspected by Max Fire and Safety out of Litchfield. They're all sitting up in the front vestibule as you walked in. All right, does anybody have anything for under the maintenance? All right. No new business. Executive session. For correspondence or legal.
And if you wanted to talk to about the other thing, employment.
Okay, so have a motion to go to executive session for legal and employment.
By, okay, I'm sorry.
Got a motion by Trevino to go to executive session for legal and employment at 7:28. Do we have a second?
Yes.
Second by Donahue. Let's roll call that, please.
Donahue,
Yes.
Cottingham's absent, Eichen's absent, Gage,
Yes.
Mills.
Yeah.
Trevino.
Yes.
Hey, is it over?
No.
Okay. You didn't ask for a question, that's all right.
Go ahead, executive session.
Sure.
Maybe.
Maybe too many.
You all come back to the
All right. Need a motion to go back into the regular monthly meeting at 8:04.
I'll make a motion.
A motion by Gage, go back into the regular monthly meeting at 8:04. Got a second?
Second.
Second by Mills. Roll call that.
Okay, Donahue,
Yes.
Cottingham and Eichen absent, Gage,
Yes.
Mills,
Okay.
and Trevino.
Okay, so
Sure.
Dawn is gonna get with Amanda and get her credentials updated so that, in the absence of the treasurer, that Dawn has access to the treasurer's information. All right, anybody else got anything? No? All right. Public comments. Kim?
I don't have anything.
Nothing.
Nothing?
No, there's nothing coming up. I mean, it's supposed to be town cleanup, but we all know how that's gonna go, so I didn't even mention it.
When's town cleanup?
Supposed to be like
April.
April? We'll see where we're at in April. Scott?
I got nothing.
Nothing? Diane? Bill?
Yeah, my water bill.
Okay?
I got this last water bill was 5,300 gallon of water
Okay?
and $178.
Okay?
And my last one was $118. 2,000. Last one was 2,900 for the month. I just wondering where it's going.
Well, I think this month there was a few extra days onto the water
37.
reading instead of, so that would cause it to have a higher reading than normal.
That much?
Make sure you
Yeah.
got a lead.
I ain't got no leak.
You don't have a leak?
That's what the town guy told me.
So he's been down there to check to see if the red thing's spinning and it's not
It's
spinning?
been probably 3 or 4 months.
What's that?
It's been 3 or 4 months.
Okay.
But, at one time he was gonna get me a new meter to put in there, but he never did do it.
I don't know if we have any new meters left from the last batch that we bought.
That's 3 or 4 months, but we gotta check again too.
Well, Jacob sent me a picture of his, I'm gonna confirm his
Oh, this is a cheap
Reading.
water bill.
She's gonna check, he's sent her a picture of what the reading is and see if maybe it's a typographical
Okay.
error or what it is.
current reading's 4138 was your current reading at the bill, and your reading now is 4153.
So he's using about 1,500 gallon of water.
Since the 27th.
So since the 28th of, January, you've used 1,500 gallons of water. So we'll have him to come down there and check that meter and see if, if it's been 3 or 4 months, maybe something's changed from then till now.
And if there's a leak, he'll let me know.
Okay,
Figure out what needs to be done.
all you can do.
That's all I can do.
That all you got?
That's it.
That's it?
I just with him, but
You with
don't
him?
remember much about it.
I just knew you guys were trying to get rid of the town hall here and thought maybe I could get with you maybe after the meeting and try and come up with an offer or price or something you guys might be comfortable with.
We can talk.
That's all I asked for.
Okay.
What was
Eddie?
your name? I'm sorry.
Kyle Rupert.
Nope. All right. Can we have a meeting? Can we have a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion to adjourn.
You got a motion by Mills to adjourn, second. Trevino, all those in favor, aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, the ayes have it. Thank you, guys. You're ready for the snow coming?
That's what he said.
Get your sleds out.